like your little doll?
I can do it. Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Collectable Past. We're going to be talking toys and all this cool stuff. We got Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective in the house. How you doing, brother?
Week. It's just another day in the crazy cage running around like a lunatic. I hope that everybody is well. Everybody that's in the chat that's going to be here and going to be in the future. Thank you for being here. Be sure to share the link out there and let everybody know that we're on. And I hope that you have a good one and get ready to have some fun and talk about some good old-fashioned collectible spam.
Hell yeah. And yes, everybody, sorry this was so last minute. Again, I didn't set up the stream until about a half hour before we went live. It's been a very busy day, lots of crazy stuff. But I managed to get an awesome figure review in kind of in the nick of time for this. But yeah, so that's why we had a delay. But Trina, the ever patient Trina, is also on panel.
Hello, it's good to be here. I'm happy to be streaming with you guys. Looking forward to this awesome stream. And hello to everybody in the chat. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day and good night and whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to have to be building a canoe soon because the rain just won't stop here. But other than that, I guess we're okay. I want to say hello to Toy Mafia. He's the first one in here tonight. Trina was saying hi to him as well. Again, if you're watching on the replay, I thank you. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe because, yeah, we got some cool content. Tonight, I'm not, this one isn't going to be simulcast with Rumble, but it will be up on Rumble because I have everything synced. So we have that. But, yeah, we got some cool figures we're going to talk about tonight. I saw some cool statues as well. I'll show those in a little bit. But, yeah, we got Bad Take. Bojan's also in the house. What's up, Tina?
What up, Tina? What's up, Toy Mafia?
Yeah, Toy Mafia, Tina. But we have Trina on panel right now, and that's a good thing, too. Trina, do you have any figures tonight? Or you just, or anything you wanted to hit? Any cool figures you did see in stores?
No, nothing new, nothing I can think of. No, I'm just here hanging out with you guys.
Cool. That's always good and appreciated. I'm gonna open up this thing. I was able to find a pretty damn awesome figure. He's one that I wanted for a while. I'm like, how come they haven't made him yet? I forgot how many series that they're in now. But oh, look at this! I forgot to change my my avatar here. Look at this. There we go. 2 guineas.
3 guineas.
Well, 3 guineas, but one's still missing her pig. She's not. She's just the bride of Frankenstein now.
She's been de-pigged.
Yeah, but don't worry, she's going to be assimilated soon. Let me whip this one out. So yeah, Shipwrecked. He is the 70th figure in the G.I. Joe Classified line, and I was able to find him at GameStop. And again, Hasbro is not a company that I really support anymore, but this character he was one of my favorites since when I was a kid, and I never had him. So I've been collecting the G.I. Joe Classified. I want the classic characters, and yeah, here he is. I did find him, so one in the store. Got him for a discount. He was just under 20, so that's pretty awesome. Because I know most of these figures, like they're shooting around $25 now retail, but yeah.
I'll tell you what, that box.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they haven't put the damn windows on yet, what they're supposed to be doing, they're supposed to be going back to the windowed boxes.
Yeah.
But I don't think that front of that box looked absolutely horrible. Like that, a lot better than some of the other like really bad, shitty anime looking ones they've been doing lately.
I agree. I do agree with you. I said it during the review as well, because it is such a clean design. It didn't bother me as much, but I do hate this packaging. I always prefer, give me a window so I could see the figure, not just professional photography shots of the figure.
Yeah,
just saying, if we got to eat bugs, let us at least see the figures.
It's a trade-off. Yeah, it's interesting because when the last time I was at the comic book store where they also sell figures, there were those, these boxes without the window, and the guy working there even said, I don't know why they're still doing this. Like, it's a horrible design. So yeah, we're not the only ones. There's a lot of people complaining about that.
Oh, for sure. And some of the packaging, like there was like a couple of female figures that I seen that the packaging, like the artwork, is beyond ugly. Like, this one's kind of cool. This one, I think the artist is Phil Noto. He's a Marvel artist, but I could be wrong. It's definitely his style. So maybe it's just someone who mimicked him. But again, the character was always yelling and doing crazy shit in the cartoon. So to me, like, it worked. Again, it's clean, it works, it's nice. The whole thing it's all right. It's acceptable, but it is a waste. And it does screw up because they keep saying we went all cardboard because we're trying to save the environment. It makes the environment worse because they're chopping down more trees and stuff. They're doing stuff along those lines. So we know what the climate control is. We know all that nonsense and the bullshit that they like to attach to it. But this right here is a complete waste. Completely.
Yeah, absolutely. And it doesn't make any sense because, even if the artwork is awesome on the box, you want to see the figure.
Absolutely.
So, like, there are a lot of, in the box collectors, what are they supposed to do? Just have the box on a shelf like that and, like, not even see the figure through a window?
Right? It's ridiculous.
No,
Yeah,
what about there's one other element as far as the collector is concerned when you're getting these damn things. So let's just say the paint applications are really bad on one. At least with the window, you can see how bad they are. And the reason I mention this is because the Jada Ryu that I picked up, they had multiples, and two of them had really horrible paint applications on them. One of them actually had the hair lifting off the head. It wasn't glued down properly. Now, if they didn't have a windowed packaging, I wouldn't have seen that until I got it home. Then I would have had to take it back and get another one. And what am I going to do? Open these up in the store to check them out to make sure they look good and then have somebody, you can't do that. Not that I haven't done that before, but I shouldn't have to.
Oh, exactly. It makes no sense. Soul Assassin, what's up? There's a whole bunch of people they've been scammed. You're 100% right. People buy them and there's either nothing in there or it's the wrong figure. Because that's what happens too. People will buy them. Collectors or, kind of scummy ones will be like, yeah, well, I didn't like that version of my Captain America. And, I just bought a new one. So I'll take the old one and throw it in there. Or it'll be a completely different figure, some other junky piece of shit from a different line, just to have weight in the box. And they tape it back up and they give it right back to them. Yeah, and that hurts everyone. That hurts the collectors. It hurts the companies. So this move was beyond retarded. But speaking of beyond retarded, so he had the Foot Locker that he came with, and inside the Foot Locker is another bag with paper and loose accessories that are inside this bag. Like, every step along the way is beyond ridiculous. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. And if you saw before, he had this other piece of cardboard that was essentially keeping his hat down in the packaging.
So they just exchanged a little bit of plastic for trees.
Yeah, what's the point? Because he's all tied into the damn bottom anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because his hat's a little bit loose because it's a removable piece because he has alternate hair that you could put on him. So it's like, well, why would you do that? Like, none of this makes sense. Every step along the way when it comes to the packaging, I think these people were dropped on their head when they were babies. It's the only thing that makes sense to me at this point. We've seen that a lot. King of Squibs, what's up, man? Glad to see you here.
What up, Squibs? What up, Soul Assassin?
Yeah. Overall, though, the figure himself, he looks great. They did the tattoos on him. He's got the left forearm. He's got the right forearm. And the left one looks like it's more of like a fresh tattoo. because the right one looks a little more faded. So like what they did with the decals is pretty cool. He does have like a little bit of weathering, slight weathering, like on the thighs and the pants, since he's got jeans. That was kind of neat. They gave him a hairy chest. It's not awful the way that they do that, but you know, it's still okay. But like for the most part, what they have there, whatever paint applications like needed to be there, they look great. They really do. And that's the one thing I love about this line. His articulation's fantastic. Great range of motion with the ball joint they have for the head. There's the one at the base of the neck too, but yeah, it's kind of neither here nor there. Butterfly joint, shoulder, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. He's got the up and down kind of hinge, and that's what you want for figures that have guns and weapons like that. It makes more sense than going the other direction. I still don't like this type of joint that they put there, but on him it ain't too bad because you could hide half of it with his rope when you put it around him. He could do the Van Dams, the drop down legs. I'm surprised they're still doing the drop down legs, to be honest, but yeah, double hinge for the knee. And he's all pinless. You know, there's no stupid pins for the arms or the legs, so that's great. You want a cleaner looking figure. Because the boot cut pant design is slightly limited with the feet, but it's enough where he can still stand properly if you get him into different poses. And yeah, and those are all his accessories. Again, loose like that. Just drop them out of the bag. So if they're put in there incorrectly, you could have like the hair could be, you know, bent from being on another piece of accessory, things of that nature. That's why I don't understand why they did what they did. But again, Hasbro, they're mentally challenged. He does come with his parakeet. Was it Polly? Was that his name? I don't remember his name.
I think so. Yeah, I think it was Polly.
But yeah, I love that he has like that peg leg, and they use it for so you could put it on his arm or on his shoulder. But we'll show that in a minute. Yeah, his double barrel kind of modern day flintlock pistol type deal.
You know what? You know what that's actually designed after? There was a firearm that the French created that was called the Lamette. So basically, it had a single barrel with a ball, you know, a ball caliber, like maybe it was a 40 caliber, and then the underside, or the second side, actually was a shotgun.
Oh, that's cool.
No kidding. That is cool.
That is awesome. I dig that. But yeah, there he is with the alternate hair, which the sculpt work is so good, and it's so seamless. So beautiful job there. So if you want to have him with his sailor cap, or you want to give him his regular hairdo, you got your options. So that's awesome. But yeah, man, good stuff. I mean, again, this is one of their higher quality figures for sure, because we know that they've been dropping the ball everywhere else with like Transformers and shit. But like, look at that all together. He looks so damn good.
Yeah, that is cool. I like the parrot.
Yeah. That's like that was a big selling point, I think, on this character. Even as a kid, I'm like, I was never able to find the toy of him, and that always bummed me out. But yeah, it's cool, and I like that they give you options. So if you don't want to have it on his forearm like that, there's a little hole on the top of the rope, and you could peg him into that, so he could be right on the shoulder. So that's good stuff. You know, again, like the paint is excellent. He's got the hook on the back. He's got one in the front, so if you want to keep his little anchor weapon thing there, you could put it on either hook. Here's how he scales with Sergeant Slaughter. Again, Sergeant Slaughter, much bigger guy, but they said on the packaging, Shipwrecked is about 6'3". So you know, still, you know, he's not a little guy. He's one of the bigger ones in their lore. There is with Zorana, which I think that's probably the best female figure that they came out with.
A lot better than the Baroness, I'm sure.
Oh, Baroness is terrible. I never did the comparison video yet. I never had a chance, but one day soon, hopefully, I'll be able to do that.
I missed out on getting Zorana. I really wanted to get her, but I wanted Zartan first, and I could never find him, so...
Yeah.
Did you mute yourself, Eddie?
Yeah, sorry. But yeah. Again, like here's like the hook piece too. You could put it on the back.
So where's that grapple attached? It just like hooks onto the rope?
Yeah, it just hooks right on.
Okay.
I think his figure when he came with it, like it came with like a little string or something. I remember the twins had that. Tomax and Zaymont. They had like a pulley system thing. Because I remember like we had our own string that was it was like a tougher material, and like it was on a giant spool, so we just kind of like shot it across the room. And like when we were kids, we used to have the kids or the figures just kind of like what do you call it when they zip line down, which is pretty neat. But again, I think that he had something along those lines. But I know ETEP, he's got the book that has all of them, so you could probably see what he comes with on that. But yeah, again, fantastic figure. Huge thumbs up on this guy. Yeah, excellent stuff.
It does look like they did a really nice job on there.
Hell yeah. And yeah, Sean, yeah, you got one too. That's awesome.
Yeah, what's going on, Sean? What's going on, Papa? And what's going on, Superfan?
Yeah. Oh, Papa wants a Hot Wheels episode.
Well, that'd be something, I seen that, and I was gonna address that when you were done. So yeah, that'd be something I would definitely do on not Collectable Past, but I would probably wind up doing that on Going Old School, because most of the Hot Wheels I have are older ones. I don't have a lot of newer ones, so I mean,
yeah. Well, the older ones, a lot of them are worth money. I know my uncle, he had a collection from like the 60s. It's not a massive collection, but he's got like a good, I don't know, between 20 and 40, somewhere around there. It's not a massive collection, but it's a pretty substantial amount, I think. He had like a little case for him too, if you remember those.
Oh, I brought a bunch of them back from my dad's house.
Yeah. So you definitely know. But yeah, a few of them are they're worth a pretty penny. So that's a good thing. But yeah, that was my figure for the week. Again, I haven't bought anything in like 2 months. Like the last one that I had was the Gargoyles one, that the robot.
Mm-hmm. The Steel Clan.
Yeah, Steel Clan Gargoyle. That was the last one that I picked up. And this dude, like I said, pretty decent collection so far of the classifieds. I think they hit them, home runs with the majority of those lines. It's the one. It feels like it's like the one series that they haven't dropped the ball completely on.
They've definitely had their misses though.
Oh, for sure. That's when they do a lot of the reuse, and they want to make just like a new character, and they'll just do different paint jobs and change a head or another accessory or some shit.
Fishing tackle box full of Corvettes.
Nice.
Well, see, I couldn't decide which figure I wanted to go with first, but after you brought that out, I'm going to have to bring out something else that I thought was absolutely fantastic, with great articulation and really cool accessories. So, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back as we're hanging out with Rorschach, the superhero pig. And what are we showing off this time? From Jada, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, we've got Ryu. Now I know our good buddy Vinny Art wanted to get the Fei Long one. We were able to pick that up and send it out to him. And when I seen the Ryu one, I decided to pick it up. They have out Fei Long, they had Ryu, and they're supposed to have a Chun-Li. Here we go, right out of the package, we have Ryu. This one is actually pretty nice. He's got like some soft feeling rubber goods up here for the top of the gi and the belt going around him. Go Ryu in his ready stance. Incredible movement on this one. I am really digging it so far. Let's get him in a few more poses. He does come with a couple extra hands, an extra head, and something extra special. And here we go with Ryu. Give it a Shoryuken. That nice dragon punch right there. He's got the extra head on there, and as you can see, he's got his war face on with that one. I really do like that, and as you can see, the articulation does lead very well to be able to get him into that pose. I really like this thing. Here he goes. What a Hadouken blast as well. This one is really cool. If you get a little bit of light on there, it kind of gets that glowing effect to it. And one thing about the extra hands I did notice is they do have a little bit of tilt right there. I don't remember seeing the other hands, but these ones do have it. Another really cool thing about the blast effect, whereas Hadouken, you can see the two hands in the front of it. Just make them out. That is really cool. That is an added touch they didn't need to do, but they did anyway. And this stand does come with the Hadouken blast. Here we go. What were you giving his Tatsumatsu Seppuyaku kick, the hurricane kick? I think this one is absolutely incredible. We got him giving that kick to the Playmates version that came with the TMNT versus Street Fighter 2. This one is pretty damn cool. I love all the articulation in it. I love all the extras that come with it. I think this one is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that was nicely done as well. They definitely borrowed from Bandai with how they did some of his articulation, which is good. I love that effect, like you said, with the hands that are inside.
Yeah, I was like, I started looking at it. I was like, holy shit, they got his hands inside of it. That's really cool. Hey, what's up, Slasher? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
What's up?
Yeah. Shiryoken. Nice sculpted paint. Yeah, it's actually really well done. And it does have the butterfly joints in shoulders, too. I mean, you probably already know that from the Fei Long one. And he does have that nice chest cut. But because he's got that big rubber gi, it does kind of limit the chest movement just ever so slightly, but there is still movement there. And like, I was like, overall, I was impressed with the amount of movement that he had. The fact that I was able to get him in stuff that looked like it was directly out of the game, that sold me on what Jada is doing with those figures.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Like I said, they're stepping it up, and that's a good thing. That Fei Long, again, thank you for that, man. That figure is beautiful.
Dude, I have not been able to find that again anywhere or at any point, and I haven't found any more of these Ryus. So when I picked up this Ryu, they had about 3 or 4 on the shelf, and I grabbed him. And the first one I grabbed didn't have the Hadouken ball when I got home, and I looked at the package closer before I opened it, which I always do anymore. So I took it back and I started looking at the other ones, and that's why I seen a couple of them had like really bad like eyebrow paint, and the hair was coming off the head. So finally, I found the one all the way in the back that was this one that I picked up, which was absolutely perfect. And yeah, I couldn't be any happier with it. I mean, it was well worth the price for it too, because these were right around 25. So it was well worth that price. I mean, absolutely fantastic.
I agree with you. I do, because like, even the packaging's great. It's like that arcade box, the way that they did it. Excellent stuff. Like I'm keeping that, like the whole box and everything for Fei Long. I think that is just a beautiful, beautiful display option for him as well. Like how they did that. And Chun-Li, I think if I see her anywhere, I'm probably gonna get that one too. Even though I do have the Bandai one. I don't know. The quality that they put out on there with the articulation and the accuracy to the video game and stuff is really excellent. So
it's damn near spot on. I mean, he like over the Playmates one, because I thought the Playmates one was pretty decent in and of itself until I put it next to this one, and I was like, there's no comparison.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, because like I said, I got the Bandai one, and I want to know how close it is to that one. So yeah, if I see them in stores, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't found any of them. Never, not once. I know I think they said she's supposed to come out in August. Chun-Li.
You know what? Some of these companies are really pushing shit back. I don't, and I hate talking trash about some of these side companies you can order from online, but holy shit, Entertainment Earth, you guys are like dropping the ball like all over the place. Now, technically, it actually helps me out that they can't ship it out right now because money has been so ridiculously tight. But the breakdown figure that I pre-ordered for the Stunticons, they moved the date that I'm going to get that now. It was supposed to come in like in September. I'm not going to see it until December now.
What the?
Yeah.
That shit has been out in stores for over 4 months at least.
Yeah,
Jeez.
like I mentioned it last week on on this toy stream that I'm still waiting for Bride of Frankenstein that's been on order, and other people are already selling it on eBay, and I've seen Vinny, you showed it, what you
Yep.
saw it in stores,
Mhm.
and like no stores around me have it, and I can't find it anywhere online other than Entertainment Earth or like Big Bad Toy Store, and it's not shipping. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's just like the way that they back ordered shit and like the amount of them that came in. So like they'll probably start fulfilling orders, like the first ones that came in, and that's usually how they kind of run down the line. So if they run out, then they keep waiting for a new batch to come in, and that's what the fucking problem is with a lot of those online stores.
Yeah.
You know, and they'll just keep it's still on pre-order, because that's what happened with a number of figures that a couple of years ago that I went to try to get on like Big Bag Toy Store. If you don't get the first batch, then yeah, you're going to be waiting longer than everyone else, is what it seems like. I was just looking. It says now Chun-Li was pushed to September on Big Bad Toy Store. So, yep, like I said, same shit. They keep pulling.
It just makes me not want to order from a couple of these places anymore with that kind of shit.
If they're
I
in
know.
stock, if I see the green thing and they're in stock, and I have money for something or whatever that I want, yeah, I'll pull the trigger. But to do pre-orders, I don't know anymore. I really don't. And she's a figure that I had an opportunity to get, but again, it's difficult to drop $40+ on a figure.
Yeah. What's up, Adam?
What's up,
Adam?
man? I just thought we'd come over here and kick Cobra Commander's ass because we got nothing else going on, right?
Yo, Joe.
What's up, man?
Nice.
Trying to figure out how to shut the damn speaker off so I don't get the crossover. There we go.
Nice. You could have just put down your shades and blasted it.
Yeah, but I did pay like $2 for it, so I'd like to keep it.
Nice.
But I thought, G.I. Joe. I was like, well, I'll grab a couple. Yeah, we'll come on here hot and fling. I don't even know where he went, dude. He's gone.
Yeah, I like it. I like you did the army theme there. It's excellent.
Yes. I usually have the cutoffs and I couldn't find them, so I'm dying, man. I love you so much, Vinny. I'm suffering, and I've lost so much weight, dude. This is huge on me now.
Yeah,
Nice.
man, dude.
Like,
Congrats again.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I was playing on the PlayStation, and I got some fun, and I was playing and streaming, and then I missed track the time because I don't have a clock anywhere around. So I was like, I missed everything. I'm like, oh
no. It happens. No big deal.
What can I say? I'm here now.
Mm-hmm.
I made it.
Yeah, that's all good, man. Yes, Soul Assassin. Yeah, there have been a number of online toy stores that actually closed down. They never fulfilled orders, and they just took people's money. So yeah, there have been some lawsuits.
Did they work for some of the circles in and on YouTube?
I've seen in passing a couple of like those toy YouTubers talking about it, but I can't remember any of those guys, their names offhand. But I know one. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, there was one specifically who broke down. I think there was like 4 or 5 stores that all went out of business during COVID.
I'd like to know. I'd like to see what stores they were because it was maybe, I want to say maybe like 6 months ago or so. I ordered a figure from, it was an online place, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me now, but I paid through PayPal and everything, and they never shipped what I ordered. And then so I had to I waited and waited, I'm pretty patient about stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then I finally, emailed them and said, hey, I'm just, looking for my order and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be shipped. And the funny thing is that I had already had a shipment note, like a shipment notification type email. Yeah. And I'm like, that's weird because I already you guys already said it was getting shipped, and then and they were like, they were acting like, oh well, must be some kind of miscommunication. So they were like, oh, we'll get it shipped out tomorrow, the latest. Again, nothing. And I ended up having to open up a claim with PayPal, and I got most of my money back, but they still took my shipping money.
Man.
Wow,
Wow,
that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Like most of these places, you're supposed to be able to get that shit back, and the fact that PayPal didn't, and that's probably why they're no longer working with sellers anymore on eBay.
Yeah, I think so. Because I got screwed on one item, and it infuriated me. We can't do anything, and like I went through all the channels, and it's like same bullshit. And like but you people still allow that to happen because it was a seller from China. I'm like, oh, go fuck yourselves.
No order from China.
Yeah.
So I got another one, but I wanted to ask you guys which one it should be. So should it be sci-fi or should it be horror?
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking horror.
If I say sci-fi, is it going to be sci-fi horror? Is it
Is the genre debatable?
No, it's actually not on these. I actually got 2 sci-fi that I can pick.
Do it for Trina. Do it for
Trina. Let Adam break the tie. Or it's not really a tie. Adam, we need your vote. Horror or sci-fi?
I mean, I was thinking sci-fi horror, but I mean, we got to go with horror here. Come on.
That's right. See?
Horror.
There it is.
All right. Well, horror it is. So here we go.
Yeah, Tommy, please and thank you.
Yep, got it.
Hey guys, what's going on? We are hanging out with the big fuzzball known as Shrek, who's giving us the butt straight. What are you doing? Oh, there he is, Mr. Horror Icon Pig. And what do we got to show off today? Of course, it's horror related from NECA. We've got another good one right here. We got Friday the 13th, part 2. The body count continues. Really nice looking piece right here. Our good buddy Vinny Art had found this and actually sent it to us. Thank you, Vinny, for this one. And we finally got a chance to check this out and get a review going for this one. As always, all the artwork and pictures around the box really showing off what you can do with these figures. Let's go ahead and open her up and take a good look at it. And here we go with Jason right out of the package. You got his burlap sack bagged head right there. Stop showing some of the articulation right there. And he also does have a waist cut, almost missed that. But here he goes with a spear, getting ready to take somebody down. Showing off a little bit more of the movement that he does have in him. And he's got his pitchfork in his hand, getting ready to stab somebody down. Go with the best approximation to a kneeling position. Does not kneel very well, but he's got a pickaxe right there. And of course, he's got a nice little cleaver knife. With all the weapons, there is a fair amount of detailing in them. They all look really nice. Here we go with the last shot of Jason with his secondary head, and of course, signature machete in hand. Got a nice little campfire with a fire effect, and of course, he comes with his mother's severed head. The secondary head on Jason has got a lot of detailing in there that looks really nice, showing off how young Jason was in this movie still. And I think the expression on there looks pretty good. It just looks like a deformed person, deformed dead person. But anyway, guys, I really do like this one. I love having this in my collection. I love Friday the 13th, and I really don't have very many complaints about this one. I mean, maybe some of the articulation is lacking because it is a bit of an older mold. But even then, even with that lack of articulation, I'm going to still give this one a 9 out of 10 because all the accessories that they comes with are spot on and they look fantastic. The mold look fantastic and all the details of this figure look great, even with the limited articulation.
Yeah, that is a freaking cool looking one for sure.
Yeah, awesome.
They did a nice job.
Definitely love it. Yeah, I just seen more people coming just as I was clicking on what's going on. Decepticons, Cave Comics, and Toys.
What's up?
it just
What's
me, or
up?
did it
Three
remind
Rock
you of like
Creations?
the kid from Mask, like as a teenager and pissed off?
Yeah, yeah, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What's
saw
up,
it
Nick?
too.
Nick's in the house as well.
What's up, man?
Hey,
Good seeing
Nick.
you. Hell
Samba Go-Go also in the house. What's up?
Yeah, awesome, folks.
Yeah, a lot of good people
DJD.
hanging out in the chat tonight. Thank you all for coming. Be sure to hit the
Yep.
like and share the link out there. Let people know that we are talking about some fun toys, some good stuff here. And we have completely derailed the hate train for the night.
But since we're still doing horror, I saw really cool statues that I wanted to show. These are Resident Evil ones. And like, all right, so if I happen to win the lotto or get a job in government where I just, taking all the monies, like those criminals, I would probably have a nice collection here because some of these things are pretty damn epic. This is, I think it's a 1/4 scale statue. Holy crap, this thing is beautiful. And again, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and yeah, the remake of the third game. This thing is gorgeous. Look at that base with the light up feature and everything. Just excellent stuff here. Horrific. This is the type of stuff you want as a collector, but again, you're gonna have to rob a bank or something, or I don't know. But yeah, these are killer, absolutely amazing. And
Nice.
I did pick up the Resident Evil Death Island on Blu-ray. I found one in the store. That's it, brand new, one in the store. So people, if you want your physical media, get out there and get it fast because they're screwing people out of things now completely. They only want digital. Sorry, you were saying, Trina?
Oh no, I was just admiring that. That's awesome. Even that lamp lights up and everything.
Yeah, I love when
That's
they
cool.
when they add those kind of features.
Yeah.
And there's a companion piece which is the Nemesis that I guess it attaches to the back of her base, and that's another massive figure and expensive. This thing
I got squealing pigs over here. What's up, DJD show? What up?
How you doing?
No, that does look absolutely fantastic. I love when they're able to do that kind of stuff where they have a light up base feature to it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Excellent stuff. And again, it's just like, poses straight out of the game as well. Because again, when you're running with her, I mean, she goes in that position exactly. And again, yeah, I knew the voice actress and motion capture one as well, who did this character for the game and for the movie, for the cartoon movie or animated movie. So it's like, yeah, definitely a huge fan of all this stuff. Look at that. Look at the gore that they put into that.
Gee, if they would lower the inflation rate, we could buy these things again.
You would think. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, everything's hurting.
What's the company that makes this figure?
Prime One Studio.
Nice.
They've done some epic pieces. They did like the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix one. That was like a 1/3 scale statue. That thing was massive. Where he's like sitting in front of his like the makeup chair for when he was getting ready for the talk show interview.
Wow.
Oh, unbelievable. Just jaw dropping. I don't know how the hell they do some of the stuff that they did. Look at that. The paint applications are just absolutely sick. Who doesn't love a nice zombie Doberman Pinscher?
Liking it.
So freaking good. Yeah, and the price is insane though. 1,600. Get the fuck out of here. Here's the Nemesis. Now I'm not crazy about the redesign of his face. I still enjoy the original Nemesis design, but as a companion piece for the Jill, like that's still pretty damn cool. And I like they have like that option too. You could swap out. Yeah, this is a freaking massive figure or statue.
For the price of the dog, it better be freaking lifelike.
You're right. Do you have a shot with Jill or what? Let me see. Yeah, I don't like what they did with his face here. It's too. This doesn't look right. I used to have the one of my avatars was the Nemesis that they took the original model and they replaced it, like they modded it out. And oh my god, the original was way more terrifying, and it's incredible looking. This guy's other versions look good, but I didn't like the first version. Yeah, well, look at the size difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty killer. Cool stuff. You know, that's what I dig. These artists who get to work on these things, like they had one from here she is, the lady Dimitrescu from the vampire chick, the giant vampire chick. Like that's incredible too. Again, these things are huge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got really silent there, Vinny. My wife is out at the store looking at NECA figures and giving me updates of what's on the shelves.
Nice.
Oh, those new Eternia ones I was telling you about, where Beastman and a bunch of the other bigger ones are like $9.89 or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, those things are 70% off. That's why they're so low.
Wow. Write your wife. See if they have nanny faces.
I already asked her, and
Right.
she didn't see it. So,
Do they have Bride of Frankenstein?
they had Invisible Man. I
Okay.
don't remember seeing. She showed me a big wall picture of NECA figures. I didn't see Bride there.
You know damn well Tommy's on it. He's like, he gets the picture. He's got it like magnifying glasses, zoom to 1,000. He's like,
Right?
I'm looking. I know what I'm looking for and what we need.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But
Always
yeah, man.
trust
Yeah,
in the kitty.
Nick was saying, yeah, only 2K.
Oh my
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
For
It's
real.
definitely crazy. I know most of those statues, like, yeah, they're an arm and a leg. Like, literally.
Soul Assassin says the giant vampire chick that made the world into simps. For real.
Yeah.
Everybody
that's-
lost their minds on
And it's funny, I didn't get to play the game until, what was it, a couple months ago? And, like, I saw all the videos. I just laughed my ass off at it. Someone did a mod where they took her dress off and she was just walking around in a thong. And they had the character, because the original way that you played it was third person, but you could see his hands. And he kept like running around her house there and slapping her in the ass. And she would turn around and go, "You little pervert." She kept saying it, and you'd have to hide and pop up in a different place. And instead of stabbing her, he kept slapping her in the ass.
Oh my god.
I died laughing. Holy shit.
Nick, I know some of those things were delicate, but everyone, matter of fact, I just did the one earlier with Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2. Man, I was not gentle with it. I was not gentle when I review these things, and yeah, there was no issues whatsoever. Matter of fact, I'd probably say the last 5 NECA figures I've reviewed, there hasn't been one issue. And the only real issue that I had with one of the figures is with Terminator, the first version of the Terminator, where he's got the punk outfit on. And it was the trigger guard to his shotgun broke because I pulled that out of his hand wrong. And I think that was more my fault than theirs, but I have not had one single break on any of these damn NECA figures that I've reviewed so far. So, I mean, I know that's the prevailing attitude with a lot of people, is that they're all cheap and flimsy, but the ones I've had, other than, I will say that the NECA cartoon turtle figures, they're cheap and flimsy. They're absolute trash. And if you're even looking at those things, because, they look just like the cartoon, don't bother. They're garbage. If you're going to get anything TMNT, get the Eastman and Laird versions from NECA in the Ultimate lines, because those things, superb.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta echo that. The NECA toys that I've reviewed, they've held up really well, and I've had no problems with the joints or anything.
Yeah, that's killer. That's great to hear.
I had that one It figure, the Pennywise, the new Pennywise,
Mhm.
the chapter 1 that fell apart on me. That was weird. The arm came off. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, again, I think that the problem with that, sadly, was that they made so many of them and they just kept reusing the mold. And I think
Yeah,
that shit got
mold's
distorted.
too weak. Trina,
Uh,
what were
th-
you
real
doing
quick,
with that arm?
real quick. I'm sorry, Adam, but
Oh, it's
I just want to get this real quick from Nick. So, Nick, you're saying that's the one that broke? You're talking about those cartoon versions of the Turtles? If it was the cartoon, dude, trust me, I picked up my wife had picked it up. Actually, she picked me up Casey Jones and the Slashed Foot Soldier, and that the damn Slashed Foot Soldier was falling apart. The Casey Jones one's limbs were starting to break the minute I turned them. I was like, yo, this is a piece of trash. This can go right back to the store. I want no part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, the Eastman and Laird's one, Nick, and the Last Ronin, I picked up both of
Those
the
are
Last
great.
Ronin, the armored and unarmored version, and they were fantastic. One leg was a little bit longer than the other on the unarmored version, but the armored version was fine, and both of his legs were the same length. But even with that, like all the articulation is really good in there. There's just a little bit of weirdness about the way the weapon storage is on the back of the armored version. But I mean, other than that, they're incredible looking figures. Like all the accessories that they come with them, spot on. But if you were looking for an Eastman and Laird, and I cannot say this enough, if you want an Eastman and Laird that looks like the comic book, pick up the Splinter Eastman and Laird. All the accessories he comes with are fantastic for that figure. They're ripped right from the pages of the original comic. And the articulation on that thing is incredible. Everything about that is perfect.
Yeah, they seriously are, man. Yeah. The Last Ronin, I have the one that doesn't have the armor on the top. Solid figure, an absolutely solid, awesome figure. So yeah, I think you're gonna dig all that. By the way, I dropped you a link if you do want to pop in if you want to talk about any of the toys and stuff. I know some of those other ones. It was disheartening. I know early on, like NECA had a lot of problems with their figures, but they worked through the kinks. If you find the ultimate figures, they're usually like their best line, and like the QCs on them, quality control is just they really made sure they were going to be great. So definitely check that out. What's up, Nelson?
Nick, if you see that thing, because my wife was just telling me, it's really hilarious. She just told me that they had a few of them in the Target that she's, in looking around to see if she could find something for me. She said, they got a bunch of the splinters here with all the baby turtles. And I just started laughing. I was like, well, I said, unless they got them on discount, I don't think we need any more of them. But yeah, they have them in the regular stores, man. But if you can get it for a good price at a comic book shop and you're not being overcharged for it, I would highly recommend that one if you're a Turtles fan. And what's going on, Nelson?
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, again, awesome stuff. And speaking of awesome, take a look at this this Jill. This one's incredible too. This is another 1/4 scale figure. Pretty damn awesome. I like they gave her the original outfit. I mean, you could get it in the game, but pretty damn sweet. There he is. How you doing, Nick? I just brought him in. What'd you do, Tommy? There you are. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Nick.
Long time no see. It's been what? Almost a year? Man, way too long.
Yeah, way too long indeed, man. How you been?
Vinny, what happened to mine?
Well, I said hi, and then I hit the button. And
yeah, you're supposed to say mine, because if you go to hit it and I go to hit it, we're going to do that, and we're going to be knocking people into the green room over and over again.
It was hilarious, though. I'm not going to lie, because I knew exactly what happened. One of you hit it right when the other one hit it, and his ass came in and went flying out. I was like,
yep.
Just like Batman.
It came and went.
Just like Batman. He came and went.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just kind of like, we're just window shopping because most of us can't really afford this shit anyway.
Oh, dude, right? No, hey, I get it, man. I mean, we're all dreamers here. I get it totally. No, I'm
right.
Something my last big purchase. Oh man, trying to think here. Man, it's been a bit. I know I ordered it a while ago, a year and a half back, of the Green Goblin, a hot toy.
Yeah, nice.
And there's a delay on it. I'm waiting to hear the update. So when they'll finally come in, because it's supposed to come in any month now or any day now. But
Was
I
that
really
the Willem
want
Dafoe
that thing
one?
because yeah, it with the helmet on, of course. And I was just like, okay, I just want this already because I'm tired of waiting.
I know
There's a delay. It was supposed to come in last month, but then apparently it seems like them, like every other company, has some various degree of shortages going on, which is as shocking to hear as Spider-Man sticks to walls. So I was just like, just take your time. I just want my figure because it's gonna be my first hot toy when I get it. This will be my first one. Yeah, I've never owned one before. So that's what makes this one even more special. So maybe that's why I'm even more impatient.
Oh, yeah.
I've talked to other owners like, oh, delays happen. They're like, you'll get used to this. I'm like, okay, I'm just antsy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nick, since you're here, I got something to tell you real quick. What's going on in the men's room? And does anyone collect Power Rangers? I don't. But I know you were saying you really like TMNT. I don't know if you'd seen this or not. So I've recommended the Splinter one. I cannot recommend that one enough. It's an incredible figure. But they've recently released Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 4 turtles. I forget the name of the artist, but it was after Eastman and Laird kind of stepped away from doing all the heavy drawings, so the turtles got a little bit bulkier. They did those versions in
right?
Yeah. They got them in a 4-pack. They got them in a 4-pack. Holy shit, they are stunning. They're stunning looking.
Photos of them. Oh man, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I have not seen them in person, but I've seen photos of them. I'm like, I have to have them.
Well, here's a tip that I got from somebody else who does a lot of that stuff, and they go out and they do the toy hunting. They says not every store is going to have these things on the shelves because of the high price point, and you literally got to ask the store associate, and they'll be able to retrieve it from the back because most of these stores have them stored away.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's crazy how they do all this shit. But
yeah, no, I get it. I mean, especially if it gets stolen, that's a big loss for the retailer. So I get why they do it. To be fair,
there's all different reasons why they do shit now, and if you have the employees who work there, there's also people who do their little 5-finger discounts as well, which sucks. Or they hold them.
Look what I got in this week.
Yeah. Well, they do that too. To help out their buddies.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, and with like the problem you have with the hot toys, there's one figure I've been waiting on. I paid for him 2.5 years ago, and it looks like he's finally going to be released. I think in September. But yeah, I'm waiting 2.5 years for the Homelander from So Toys. He's another like a hot toy, but it was unlicensed company, and their quality's been through the roof. Like I got a pretty decent number from that company of different figures. Like I have Billy the Butcher. The likeness is better than anything I've seen out there. One of the best likenesses.
Billy the Butcher
from the boys.
From the boys.
Oh, I thought you said maybe I heard it wrong. I thought you said Billy the Butcher, not Billy Butcher. I'm sorry, Vinny. Carry on.
It's all right.
I'm sorry. Pretend I didn't say anything.
No, it's all good. But dude, yeah, like that figure is incredible. They even wired his jacket, like at the bottom, so you could pose it whatever way you want. Like they did an amazing job. But that company, like their quality has been so incredible, and everyone's like, okay, where's Homelander? What's going on? And yeah, they're finally releasing the damn thing. But I did find the. You got to tell me which one you got here, because it's on Big Bad Toy Store. Did you get the original looking Sam Raimi version of Green Goblin, or the No Way Home unmasked?
389 one in the middle.
The one in the middle?
That's the one. Yeah,
nice.
That's the one that I got.
Do you have a Spidey to go with that?
Not yet. I at the time when I had the money for this, when I had dropped the money for it, I paid it all at once when I had gotten that sweet tax return. You want to get that one ridiculous thing, and the timing was, let's just say, astronomy was on my side and the stars aligned for the Green Goblin.
And so was the wife's shoe at your head, right?
But no, I've seen some of the Spider-Man ones. I do like the ones I've seen of Spider-Man. My younger brother actually has one of the original design. It looks like it's from the John Romita Sr. look of the appearance, it looks very Ramita Senior. So I think
Okay.
it's based off that look. I might be wrong. It definitely is not Steve Ditko's look, because you can see the change of Ditko's appearance in the suit throughout his first 40 issues that he did.
Yeah.
But it definitely looks very Ramita-ish.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
This
Yeah,
looks
no,
cool.
absolutely. I mean, trust me.
Yeah.
Imagine how my brain's gonna probably explode when I actually see this in person.
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet,
you
man.
Wait 2.5 years like Vinny is.
Dude, I don't know how you can wait that long. Like, I'd be chewing my fingernails off.
Yeah. Well, again,
Oh.
you
Go on,
get
trust
past a
me.
certain point and you can't refund, so it's like you got no choice.
Nick, you'll have to
hear
do
it's
an
worth it, though.
unboxing. And you
Yeah.
have-
I will.
Yeah.
I promise. There's no way with this type of weight. Yeah, I have to. I mean, especially once again, since it's my first one. Like this is a special thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Willem Dafoe looks scary.
That is
Yeah.
so good looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Again, man, the work that they put into these things are pretty damn amazing.
Yeah, you know what? Your first figure is always like a gateway drug.
And sadly, it is.
Yeah.
Sadly, it is.
Yup. I was looking at earlier. I mentioned the comments. I was looking at the photos of some of the new McFarlane toys that got announced last week, and he was doing a line of Batman and Robin. I'm like, man, I need that Mr. Freeze so bad. I mean, especially yeah, we can all say what we will about Arnold because it's true and deserved. But dude, come on. You can't say you were not laughing when he made those quotes about what killed the dinosaurs. I mean, those lines still hold up to this very day.
I love
Stay
those
cool.
movies.
Dude,
yeah.
yes. Hey, hashtag release the Schumacher cut. I'm
Yes.
ready for my Schumacher cut of Batman Forever. Bring it.
But
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that Todd is finally doing it because like he's got to pay extra for certain actors and stuff. That's why he hasn't done like you haven't seen Jack Nicholson's Joker yet
Right.
out of his line. But again, the Keaton because he was in the Flash movie. I think there was like an Amazon exclusive that sold out like overnight. They had the Batmobile and the '89 version of Keaton, the young Keaton as Batman, and that did look pretty incredible. Like I do have the one from the Flash movie. No, I didn't see that piece of shit movie, but I didn't think he was going to do '89 at all because again, having worked for him, I kind of know how Todd is, and if things are just too expensive, he won't do it. But let's just say I was surprised that he is releasing the '89 one. Maybe I'll just sell.
Yeah, I saw that Collection is doing where he's doing all them Ben Affleck, Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton, even though technically they're the same, but I get it, different actors.
Did they show it at San
Christian
Diego
Bale.
Comic-Con?
I saw a photo of the collection, or at least maybe it was like a model version of it. I don't know if it's like the official version, but I saw some photos that had leaked on the Twitters about it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a thing. Okay. I didn't expect it to happen neither, but hey, here we are. I mean, if he can make it happen, I would like to just have them besides Battinson. That's just me.
Oh yeah.
I'll give that away. Someone out there who likes me likes that, so I'll get it to someone who wants it. It'll go to a good home.
He was a good that was a good Batman figure, the Pattinson one.
Oh, the figure is great. I actually do like the figure. I just for me when I see him in the movie, I can't believe him like in the movie because yes, I did see it. I know. Go ahead, give me crap for it. It's deserved.
No, I'm not gonna give you crap for. I saw it too. I enjoyed it. I enjoed the detective.
Oh, you did?
Aspect.
Oh, darn.
No,
What detective aspect?
Anyway,
that's something I had said. Between that, Riddler was not even Riddler. He was the Zodiac killer from Dirty Harry.
Yeah,
with the Riddler name slapped on.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman was just Batman the entire movie. At one point in time, he was never Bruce Wayne because there's the duality personality.
Yeah,
and I hated what they did to the Wayne parents. I can't stress that enough. And
yeah,
I know why
they went with the stupid comic book storyline that like Snyder did. That
it was very Snyder-esque. The fact that they made his dad like the part of the mafia gang, and they made the mom have mental health issues. I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
get it, because they're rich and they're white. They can't be philanthropists who are just there to help the city. And they did the similar crap in the Joker movie with Thomas Wayne. I was like, Thomas Wayne's not a bad man.
No.
Why
But
you guys
No,
gotta
they
do it
were
again?
playing up to the aspects of him being how you could feel sorry for
rich
him.
and white.
They were making him sympathetic, is basically what they were doing with the Joker in that one. Real
Oh,
quick,
I know.
what's up?
Well,
What's up, Draven? And what's up, Digga Outlaw? Good
What's
to
up,
see you
guys?
guys.
yeah, what's up? But
Yeah,
I'd say,
I
well, to argue that point with the Joker movie, it was more of we're seeing through his character's eyes, so things were
No,
skewed.
you're right.
So
You're
like
right. No, you're
that
definitely
that
right.
one I give him more of a break on. I did not like if they did that with Martha Wayne in the
Batman.
Pattinson Batman movie, because it was
Mhm.
Scott Snyder, not Zack Snyder. Scott Snyder, the dickhead writer in the in DC's comics,
New
what they did.
52.
Yeah, because they did like the Court of Owl things, like they play with a storyline where he might possibly have a brother who is
Oh,
was in
with
the
the
orphanage.
talent. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Mhm.
the talent.
And-
I didn't mind the first part of that was called the court, but then went to that second half of it. It just went way too overboard for me.
I agree, and that's the thing too. Is like I know Capullo, friends with him and all that, but yeah, some of the shit that they were doing, it was painful.
I saw
But-
the Hush movie first, Vinny, before I saw the Batman. So
Mhm.
like it kind of made sense to me because I'd seen that first where they went with the Riddler in that. But
Mhm.
man, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it has its good and its bad parts, but overall, it was still a decent movie.
Yeah.
I was entertained. I can
yeah.
say-
I see. I like that they went with a different direction with Batman, but it was also like year one, year two. So this is the beginning of everything. So that's why
How
I
many
didn't.
times has Batman begun though?
Well, once officially.
The problem with Batman that they're having right now in the movie theaters, he may begin, but apparently he can't finish.
Oh,
And I'll be
wow,
honest, though. I'll
Tommy.
be honest. The Batman aspect was way better than his Bruce Wayne was awful. When he put the cowl on, I didn't see Pattinson anymore. Like his weird mongoloid, distorted face,
Oh,
because
yeah.
like everything's
I like
crooked
him in
on
the
him.
suit.
His nose, his eyes, his jaw, everything's crooked on that guy. But when they put the
They-
cowl on, like you didn't see it. So
Yeah,
But
I
anyway.
liked him in the suit. I did like him in the suit, and for how much I shred on Zack Snyder's movies, I will say I did like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne. He
Yeah.
felt the most
Yeah.
of, because usually when you're supposed to be Bruce Wayne, you're supposed to be a very outgoing guy.
Very, very
And when you see him, thank you, suave. You
Yeah.
see him at that party where he's talking to Clark, and
Yeah.
he felt like he walked in the room like he owned that party, and that's how Bruce Wayne's supposed to be. He's that guy when he walks in the room, everyone's like, "Oh crap, it's Bruce Wayne!
Yeah.
Holy crap!" Like,
Yeah.
and he felt like he grabbed my attention in that scene as Bruce Wayne. I'm
I
like,
agree.
man,
Just in Batman
oh,
versus
so
Superman.
good.
But just in Batman versus Superman, I think Ben's portrayal of Bruce Wayne in the other films was shit. They were awful.
Yes, I agree.
I think
I'll
is
be
it
honest.
being himself, Vinny? Is it even acting? Isn't that just Ben being Ben? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
exactly.
sorry, man.
You're
I'm
right.
just-
No, you're right. Ben was just being Ben.
Okay.
He was in
he's
the
a
other
dick.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah, in the other ones he actually acted. And I gotta say, because I'm one of the people, I hated his Batman from the first moment I saw it. It went back to a Michelin Man suit, that big rubber suit. He can't turn his head or anything. And everyone's favorite scene was a stunt man anyway, who they recreated a fighting sequence from Arkham Knight and Arkham City and all that. They just recreated that. That was nothing new. I mean, it's the first time we saw something like that on film, but it was already done. It was done in a different medium. So to me, nothing impressed me with the Ben Affleck shit. And I know someone who worked, who was on set. They used CGI and body doubles for his workout sequence. Ben was out of shape.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. He didn't get shredded for that. Shame
No,
on him.
he
That's
tried
unfortunate,
to.
'cause- Oh, so he
He-
did try. I'll
he-
give him
he-
that because he,
he-
unlike Pattinson, he didn't work out at all.
Yeah, he tried, but then like he just gave up halfway through and started drinking again. And they said he had like a beer gut and everything.
These little.
Oh,
Debbie's
that's
on
why he
set
looked
are
the way
too
he did
tempting.
in Justice League. That's why he looked
Okay.
the way he did in Justice League. It
Yeah.
showed in Justice League.
Yeah.
So that must be
Wow.
when he was getting divorced and all of that, and he had
You
a
just
wicked
sounded
bad.
like walking when you said divorce. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, he started like having a really bad drinking. I mean, a drinking problem
Again.
when he was getting divorced.
I think it was around the time when the list
I
came
cannot
out.
hear walking in that divorce.
Oh no, Nick isn't used to my
Your
accent.
You got to tell him. You got to tell him about the biggest.
What kind of
Horror?
channel do you run?
What's that, Adam?
What kind of channel do you run?
A horror channel. Oh
Cheers.
man.
By the way, Nelson said that he got the complete animated series of Batman for Christmas. He's good.
It's great.
And you know what? Nelson's right. The best Batman was Kevin Conroy.
Oh, dude. Anytime
Hands
I
down.
read a Batman comic, he's the voice I hear. I know exactly what set he's talking about. It's a set where it contained all the discs on Blu-ray,
Mhm.
and it came with a photo book, and it not only came with all the episodes of the animated series, but when it got retitled to the new Batman Adventures, and it came with Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero. It is a definitive complete collection.
Yep.
And you want, I think that was my gift to myself for Christmas or a few years ago. When I opened that package, I straight up went plastic gloves on that stuff because it just felt so special to have that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's impressive. Say, if you can find it out there, it's absolutely worth every penny. It was like,
yeah,
God,
I did. I found it back
you
then
did?
as well.
Oh, good man.
Yep, when it came out, and I watched it through the COVID shit as well. And I found Batman Beyond as well, which is I didn't get a chance to watch those, but yeah, I'm happy that I got it because I did enjoy that series when it first aired, and it's been a while since I've seen it, and I know you can't find this stuff anymore at all. When I got it, they only had one in the store. Never saw it again. They also released the animated Superman from the same time period, and I couldn't find them in any of the stores near me. My friend found one who was like 2 hours away.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're right. Vinny,
they're
you're right. I remember. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They're shorting everything right now. Like they won't carry them in stores. It's retarded.
It is very retarded.
Yeah. Trina and I, we were talking about that the other day at Best Buy. They used to have so many like rows of movies and music CDs and shit, and now they don't have anything. They have like one island and like by checkout a handful of movies.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the Best Buy by me. Yep. That is exactly how the layout is. They have
a lot of the
minimized
stuff
the hell out of physical collections there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't go to Best Buy for DVDs anymore when it used to be the place to go. And now at my Best Buy, there's a lot of like home appliances, washing machines, stoves, stuff like that.
No, they were even getting the one-up arcade cabinets to fill out space where they tore out all the DVD shelving.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't know what the hell these people are smoking anymore, but they're just trying.
We all know the intention. We don't have to go over that but we all know the intention. We'll just leave.
I do that on Rumble. We go over that on Rumble.
Yes.
My streams have been great over there. But yeah,
I bet.
I dropped the John D. Rockefeller Creed. I read it live on a stream, and then last night I put up a separate thing on that. And yeah, it's just people don't forget what how they view us. We'll just say that. If you want to know the full thing, just go over there, go to Rumble. You can find me over there in Vinny Art. Yeah, it's crazy shit that's going on now.
Got that right, but you know what? I always get your physical media, folks. Regardless, like just get it. Like when I saw John Wick 4 came out, I'm like, someone's gonna be offended by something, so just get it. So I saw it. I'm like, just take it now. So, and for all we know, something like Puss in Boots, there might be something consider a problem with Puss in Boots. I'm like,
no, they're always playing with everything on the streaming services too, and you just can't trust them anymore. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it sucks.
that's the thing. Even if you buy it digitally, they still remove it. So it's like you actually don't
Yeah.
own it. So you might as well, especially if you like it. I'm not saying to own everything because that's silly. But if you really like it, definitely buy it.
No,
Yeah,
own it all.
absolutely.
Own it all. Buy everything that you can, even if you're not 100% sure. Because
I
one
will
day you might
not-
change your mind.
I will not buy Captain Marvel. No.
So I want to lean into this up with a toy break because I think it's actually pertinent what
Do
we're
it.
talking about right now, where they're actually destroying a lot of the physical media that we love so much. And this is a toy break, and even though it's technically not a toy, it kind of speaks to the kid in all of us that grew up with these kind of things.
Guys, what's going on? We are hanging out with Andy, the archaeological pig, and we're digging up something that is kind of old school, but it is not because this is a retro release, and we've got Operation. You push down on the nose, and you get that buzzing effect, and of course, everything that came with the original one is all there, including those tweezers in case you've got to get out a splinter, like you've seen in, what was that? I think it was Young Sheldon or whatever. Comes with all the little parts right there that you need to play the game, and of course the operation cards that tell you what you're supposed to pull out of your patient. Got this one relatively cheap. It was like $18. Yeah, it was $18, and I can't complain with this as a retro re-release. I think we should see more of this kind of stuff, and we have been seeing it in a few different stores. But although not a toy, this was your toy break for today. Thanks, guys. Later.
And did you see that? Even with that operation, there was a little window so you could see his face.
Exactly. So you can press his nose so you can see it does light up and it still does buzz. And you know what? I love when they've been re-releasing some of these old school games like I Got a Connect 4 like that I used to have when I was a kid. The Operation game, which is long since gone. And they had a bunch of other ones. Like they were doing like the old school versions of Monopoly and all these other type games that you remember. At least I remember when I was a kid. And I was like, yeah, Hungry Hippos, you name it. They are starting to re-release a lot of these things, these old style games, and I really do love it.
Nelson says, "I don't want to play the transaction."
It figures you would say that. Nick, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good one.
Yeah, Nick, awesome to see you again.
Yeah, man. Have a
what's
great
going
one.
on, Lion Rat?
What's up, fellas? Yeah, and I found the figures he was talking about. This was the Batman collection from McFarlane. So apparently, yeah, they got the 1989. You got Christian Bale. Looks like Val Kilmer. I'm assuming the other one's George Clooney. I don't know. Probably, yeah. Pattinson and Affleck. But that's cool too that they added the light as well. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty neat that they did this. Oh, that's the Val Kilmer one.
No, what size is that?
These are like 7-inch figures.
Okay.
The ones that are in the they're standard McFarlane ones you see in the stores right now.
Yeah, the ones that are being discounted.
Yeah, as they should be.
There's
a lot of them.
I've seen them too. They're being discounted right now as well. Most of the McFarlane stuff that's sitting on the shelves right now, like all those last couple lines, are all being discounted.
It's ridiculous. Well, this guy, I know this guy. When he came out, this guy's going for like over $100 right now. This version of Ben Affleck's Batman. Yeah, I said the same thing. I said, "Are you kidding me? I would have sold that shit."
What?
Why?
I don't know. I think they
I
changed.
mean, I
the
know
head
why
over
you'd
it.
sell it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's
Clarify.
definitely
Yeah. Why? Why $100? Are you out your mind?
But yeah, some of them, because they were rare. They only made limited versions of them. I never found the Henry Cavill one with the blue and red suit. The only one I found was the one with the black suit. So it's like, the hell, because they did exclusive. They did Target exclusives. So good luck finding them. I know these all sold out. The Christian Bale ones. Never saw him in stores either. So I guess that's another reason why they're probably re-releasing them all in this collection. But yeah, and there's the 89 Batman, which I still think they should have done. The front view is a little bit better. That side view looks like the ears are way too thick.
His head shouldn't move.
It shouldn't. It never did. It never did in the movie. You know. Hold on. NECA made they made one of these as well. I have it somewhere. I found it when I was moving, and then I lost it again. But his whole head and cowl was all one piece, and there was a ball joint underneath. But a friend of mine, he hooked me up again, like what was it, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. He for a gift, he wanted to give me the 1/4 one, but I got it back to him. It's too fucking big. Again, I reviewed it though. That was a pain in the ass to review. Holy shit! He wouldn't fit in the box. He was bigger than that. He was like 18 plus inches because of the ears. But it was beautiful. It was really beautiful what they did.
I get that.
Yeah, it's cool shit. But
You know,
yeah,
I wish that he would have did something slightly different with that 66 line, because I like a lot of things that they did with the 66 line, except for the limited articulation in them. Just shit.
And I reviewed. I didn't review it. I mean, I filmed it in the store. Hold on, I'll dig that one up.
Oh, the Batgirl.
The Batgirl. Holy shit! What a massive disappointment.
I was waiting for that one to come out too, because I have both versions of Catwoman, and both of those look spectacular. The Joker looked great. The Penguin was good.
Yeah, Catwoman is the only one I got in that line. I mean, had I been, I don't know, I wasn't really getting McFarlane shit back then, but had I seen like the original 60s Batman, just the regular Batman, I would have gotten that. But
Dude,
no.
You want to hear what they're doing right now? So obviously, Batgirl is part of the new launch, right?
Yeah.
They've got Batman and they got Robin again. But you know what's different about them? They come with like maybe one different type of accessory. Like Batman has some kind of
mouth,
weird, like shark gun. Yeah, they have the breather mask over both of them. I'm like, this is absolutely retarded. Like it's almost as bad as the one where they had them in like a purple hood and like multicolors. Like, what is the point of this figure? This is just stupid. This is like the same reason why a lot of people checked out on a lot of the earlier Kenner lines, because they were giving you the exact same Batman in red, gold, blue, white, and you name it, and right down the freaking color scheme. Yeah. It's just money gouging at that point.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I mean, and that's it. And he knows with that line, people aren't really opening them up. The ones who are getting that line, they're keeping it in packaging and they're just hanging it on a wall or something. Because that's how this line was kind of designed. Because the limited articulation is ridiculous. Like, look how bad like the crotch area is on this. If you're gonna release like a statue type figure, then you know what? You just should have sculpted this regular instead of having these giant weird pockets in this weird T shape that they did in here. Retarded. And like her ankles, there's no articulation. It doesn't look like there is.
No, there's not. There's no knees or anything. The legs just kick straight up because I have all the other ones.
There's single joints on the knee.
Oh, did they finally put something in the knees, because they didn't have them in the other ones, because I have them. They were just straight legged. All the other ones.
It's retarded what they did. Yeah, there's shoulder,
and elbow, and
wrist.
There's a little bit at the wrist.
Yeah.
So it's almost just a doll.
It's almost like an old Star Wars figure.
Yep. Here's the knee, and it looks like nothing for the ankle. But ridiculous. What a ridiculous! And they didn't even do the proper suit, because her suit had like speckling and stuff on it. Like there's like some reflective stuff. Mm-hmm. If you remember the original series, and the colors still seem off. Something's still off with them. Like I didn't look at reference, but just
I remember it being more of a bluish purple.
Yeah. Yeah.
like
it
violet.
wasn't just a straight up dark purple like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that color.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Adam, you found it. Yeah.
You're
You see
welcome.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, dude. That's it. Like, they couldn't even come close to it.
Mhm. I mean, I know mine's not going to be close because it's a wiener dog, but see, that's still closer. But yeah, this is just some of the Batman stuff that I've got. Here's there we go. That's the screensaver on my computer.
Nice.
But yeah, see, we bat dog, you know. So yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Wiener dogs
I
are
promise there was one I was trying to find. It's coming, Giddy. But yeah, I don't know, man. They keep doing what they did right there, trying to get close. Okay, they tried, but that's still not, no. It's not close. And I bet that was what, $20, $25 for that?
I think they're around 18 or 19. Yeah, so it's right around 20. And but here's the thing that's really infuriating about it. They've proven that they can nail the look of the figures because they've done it on the past versions, like the Catwoman's, the Kit Carson, and then the what the hell was the other actress's name that they did? I forget her name. Anyway, well, they did the two different versions of Catwoman, and both of them are spot on.
Ursa Kitt and Lee Merriweather.
Lee Merriweather, that's the other one, and they look great. The one that they did for freaking Burt Ward and Adam West, they look fantastic. The Joker one, and the Penguin one, and even the Riddler one, they all look like the actors, and even the outfits and everything. Yeah. And how they drop the ball when they come to Batgirl like that, we know part of the reason why, don't we, Vinny? McFarlane is the testament for women.
Yeah. I don't like women figures. They don't sell it. They make.
They don't smell like tuna. They don't smell like tuna.
Yeah, they make boys into serial killers. Those are his words. Those are his quotes. I shit you not.
But the Wonder Woman figures that he made, there was one good one. Well, there was one okay one, and then he made a bunch of stupid looking ones.
Oh, he made horrible ones. He did like 4 really, really shitty looking ones.
Yep.
They look like trick or treat costumes. They were ridiculous.
It was awful. And
pants
it's like
with straps going across in different colors. It was an eyesore. The whole thing was just garbage.
Yeah, it was. They were totally awful. And then it's like, and then he wonders why they don't sell. Well, I bet the one that looked quasi good sold better than any of the rest of them.
Right
sure.
there. That's exactly what you're saying. And Souls has to say the same thing. If you make good female figures, that maybe people will buy them. McFarlane, absolutely. And what's going on? Stig Kenobi. Tina dresses up as Batgirl and goes to the mall and hisses at people.
I believe it. No, listen, when I worked there, figures sold out. The female figures were the hardest ones to get. They'd sell out instantly. You had people that, if they were working in stores and stuff, they'd open up the box, take the female figures out, and buy them for themselves or sell them online because everybody wanted them. They were such a high demand. And he never wanted to do full lines of female figures. Looking at all this crap, how come he doesn't have a classic Harley Quinn, a classic Poison Ivy? I had one of my rants a while back, and I said that, like, the Arkham figures, how come he didn't make them? Well, then he finally did. And guess what? Those sold out well. You couldn't find them in stores. I only saw them in comic shops. The only places who actually still had them because they were at super high prices. But again, if you give people what they want, they'll buy it. But he doesn't have the balls to do the Poison Ivy yet because she had a couple different looks in those video games, and both of them are too sexy, and he's not going to do it. You have like the nurse outfit for Harley Quinn. He ain't going to do it. Again, these people, like, I don't know, the pussification of America has just been ridiculous, and he definitely plays ball with all of them. Like I've said it multiple times. I've seen it myself. I know what his views are, and people are, no, Todd's great. No, he'll do anything for that dollar, that corporate dollar, and then he'll be like, yeah, corporate America sucks. But then that's where he made his fortune. So, yeah. Oh, I found the really shitty one that Trina was talking about.
Steve has some very odd kinks.
Yeah, this was the shitty one that would not sell. My Target
Yep.
had her for months.
Yep, I kept. Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say the one that you showed previous is that one, and the one that is it the same one? The one you just had on?
Yeah, this is the same one.
That's the one. Yeah, I could not stop seeing that figure, and I was like, I just want a decent looking Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Like, and to this day, I still haven't gotten a McFarlane Wonder Woman figure. I don't even have. I have a Bendy Figs Wonder Woman. That's all I have.
Wow, that's crazy. And that was like your moniker thing for a while. The last word of truth. And see, and that's what sucks. No, yeah, this is Todd McFarlane's version of Wonder Woman.
But nobody wanted this.
Nope. Not at all.
The ones I sent you weren't even like top line, and they look better than this.
Yeah, legit. The ones that Adam sent me, they look awesome.
Yeah,
I got that from like Kroger. So I mean, those were just a normal. I'll say Hasbro, but I don't think Hasbro made. But it was just like your normal toy line, and I mean, they were spot on the looks for what they were. And again, I'm glad that you liked them because I was like, at least you'll understand it. This Wonder Woman, sadly, we're not going to have this again. They're just going to rebrand it. And the toys, like I said, look at these. These look like shit. They're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have I have one of the ones that you sent me on my desk, and the other one with my other figures.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Let me see if I can find.
And that was the thing, though. It was something you loved, and I was just like, this is what you need. It cheered you up, and friends just helping out. But I mean, imagine trying to find somebody. So, like you said, you can't even find one yourself, and it's awful.
Yeah.
Look how bad this one was.
Oh, I hate it. I saw this one as well.
Yep.
So ugly.
It's another piece of shit one. Like he made all these crazy ones. Look at this one.
Oh yeah, another one.
Yeah.
I saw all of these.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want Wonder Woman with a freaking mohawk. Ridiculous. This was the one that I found one in one store. This is the Shazam version. This was nice. They re-released the original one, but they changed the legs because everyone bitched about them. But they look terrible. This was the best Wonder Woman that he's done. I think I reviewed it on the channel too.
And she was in that movie for what, a whole 5 minutes at the end, I think.
Not even, maybe 2. Yeah, we just did like a throwaway cameo thing.
Is it saying that one is available to buy right now?
Yeah, in stock.
Okay, I might get it then.
Yeah.
And no shit, Steve. No shit. That Lady J that I picked up on discount from Ollie's looked better.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, like her tiara thing, I don't know why they did it like it's a weapon that's supposed to go in her hand. I don't understand that, but
her tiara is a weapon.
But I mean, just specifically for this figure, like you can't put it on her head. If you do, you have to cut. You gotta cut it, and then you could probably crazy glue it onto her forehead. That's the only downside to this figure.
Okay,
so
that's
just
strange.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Because she didn't do that in the movie either, so it made no sense. But yeah, this is the best one that they've done. And someone did like a comparison as well, because I think like the torso is the same, the arms, the legs are different, the head's different, and the paint job is way better on this one as well. So yeah, that's your best McFarlane Wonder Woman, and the rest of these. Oh God, they did another version of this one. Terrible.
What's up with the candy suit?
I don't know. This was gold label version, Candy King.
Yeah, it looks like Candy Kings.
Yeah, with the Dr. Fate helmet. Like, why? Why? I understand it was something that happened in that shitty book, which again, it was so incoherent the last night. Scott Snyder should stop writing. I'm sorry.
Do you know anything about this one? Soul Assassin said, didn't NECA make one?
I know they did a 1/4 scale. I saw that online somewhere. I could not tell you though, like how it was, the reviews or any of that shit. But yeah, they did make one. I think they had a specific license just for 1/4 scale for a while, because they did the Batman Origins video game. which is like a prequel to the Arkham games.
What has Adam got there?
Well, that's a better representation than what we were looking at. I mean,
Yeah.
Potato Head. It's exactly it's where it's supposed to be here.
That's hilarious and awesome.
You told me to bring out the tater heads, so
Yeah,
I
dude.
bring you, sir, the tater head.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
I found the 1/4 scale Wonder Woman from NECA. It looks good.
Nice.
So what was she listed as? Wonder Tater?
Wonder Tater.
Well, I remember when they did the Star Wars name, they had odd names for him. It was like, what was it? Darth Mash for Maul. Like they were doing weird stuff like that.
No, this was actually legitimately Wonder Woman. It just I just thought it was funny because of the fact I like the potato heads, man. I think they're hilarious. So,
speaking of NECA, there was one. They did do the life-size one as well. It's all foam. So,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it was like Henry Cavill's Superman, maybe, but
something looks weird with this thing too. But I mean, that's the other thing that they had so far. I've only seen two things: the 1/4 scale and that. So I'm sure some weirdos
Papa,
things to that.
Darth Tater and the Spud Trooper. What's up, Frankie?
I've got a graphic tee that says Darth Tater, as a matter of fact, with Tater Vader.
Wait, is this true? Frankie Nose says it's in the deleted scenes where Gal Gadot crazy glues the tiara to her forehead. Is he joking?
Of course he's joking.
It's two.
Oh shit. Let me see.
Love it, man. You gotta love it. See,
Hairline is wrong.
Mego.
Oh yeah, the old Migos.
Yeah, I mean these were the newer old versions.
Right, yeah, they're re-releases of the original ones, but they were
Cool.
pretty close to the original superheroes line that Mego did.
Nice.
It is. I've got that whole wall of them. I mean, you can't have the Justice League and not have Wonder Woman, and then they had the other version.
Oh, I
yeah.
like
Linda
that.
Carter.
I think when the first movie came out, I had the Mattel did Gal Gadot as well. That was a little bit bigger. She was like around 11 inches. I think I still have that one somewhere in the box. It was
I mean, if
really
you
decent
give us
price.
the right stuff, Vinny, you said it. Give us what we want, we'll buy it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Soul Assassin is appreciating your culture, Adam, for having the Linda Carter. Yeah, we know,
Nice.
Papa. You've just got Papa going now. Now I'm going to ruin it. Transformers. Drink, Papa. Drink.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with Papa. That show, that was how I actually found Wonder Woman to begin with.
Yeah, Linda Carter.
Yeah.
Did you guys see? Look up her daughter. Holy crap, she's another smoke show. I think she's a singer or something too. I saw her on. I forgot what channel it was. It was both of them. They were having an interview, whatever. I'm like, holy crap, her daughter could have been Wonder Woman as well. Like, missed opportunity. But yeah, that's the 1/4 scale. NECA figure. Yeah, that does look really nice.
Yeah,
that's cool. The only one that I had purchased from them that was like 1/4 scale was the Kratos, from the first of the new games that they did, where he's got like the Viking clothes on or whatever. And that thing is epic. That piece is one of my favorites. I have two. I have this like the 7-inch version and the 1/4 scale version. Incredible stuff. But I know their turtles had problems, like where the joints are in the thigh. They said a lot of people had them snap off or fall. Like if the figure fell, it would just break. It was so crappy the way they did the joint. So that's why I never went near this one, because I didn't know if that would happen. Because I did see like one of their older ones. They had a Deadpool figure that a good friend of mine had sculpted, 1/4 scale, incredible looking piece. And it was back when Toys R Us was still around. I had bought it, and then in the car, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at it again. I'm like, something looks wrong. And his leg was detached. Like it had snapped in the packaging in the store. I just brought it back right there.
Oh man.
Yep. I was furious. It's like, that's the only one that I saw and never again. And I'm like, well, if that's how weak the joint is, that means it's never worth getting.
Right.
Because it'll just break. But,
Yeah, thank God that their quality improves on this shit.
yeah, absolutely. But again, I know that, again, their Ultimate lines, that's their bread and butter, so they made sure those are all perfect. But yeah, these bigger ones, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Oh, that's a cool looking one too. Awesome statue.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty killer. I saw a really shot of that scene. But I still think she's one of the best ones. You got Linda Carter and Gal Gadot. That is really cool. I like this one.
It really is. Is this a custom one?
No, Queen Studio. This thing's got to be in the thousands.
Yeah, it's got to be. Oh,
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, that's sick. Nice. I like it. They kind of stylized it, and then they still kind of kept her face. Pretty damn cool.
I just love it how, like she looks strong but still feminine.
Yep, absolutely. They nailed it. The design of how they did like the skirt and the boots, like it just all worked.
Yeah.
Because that's like tricky to keep like sort of a modern look, but yet have a kind of ancient looking, Greek looking design. Like I don't know, they hit everything was just perfect on it.
Yeah, she kind of has like that Spartan design, but with a feminine touch.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is the life size one. It's 1-to-1. They did a couple of different busts. I think the skin is like silicone on these.
You know what some people are doing with those.
Holy crap! This is the 1/3 scale.
Yep.
That's a nice freaking piece right there.
That looks like a loving touch.
Well, it is a feminine hand that's touching it, so. But so there's your Wonder Woman stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
What
you.
up, Julie?
you're welcome.
Very well.
Yeah, cool stuff. So, anyone got anything else, or should we be wrapping it up? What do you guys think?
I have one more that we can end the night on, and that means I get to save one for next week. That means I'm ahead of the game. Holy shit.
Nice.
I'm ahead of the game. So I spent a lot of time on this one, trying to film this one just because it was so big. And I didn't film everything on it just because it was going to take way too much time. And at that point, I'd already run out of patience. So this is another one that I've been sitting on a while, and I finally got around to reviewing it. And Cliff Jumper was so happy to be able to come out and do another review with me. So here we go.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back. We are hanging out with Cliff Jumper. You want a carrot? Cliff Jumper, the master of the Transformers, and we do have something Transformers related. Now this one came out a while ago. This was part of the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron trilogy line. What are we showing off? Been sitting in the collection a while, and this one is well overdue. We have Skylinks. Right out of the package, here we have Skylinks in his shuttle form. Now this is the way it actually comes packaged in the box. He's already in the shuttle form. This one looks pretty cool, and just like the original one, it does look like this top piece should open. He does have little wheels on the bottom too, so you can kind of stand him up like a real shuttle would. Yes, he does have an opening cargo door as well, just like the original one did. I like that. What do you think, Jumper? Is that pretty cool? Here goes the bottom half, which is Lynx, which also doubles as a big giant shuttle mover or transport. And then you could actually take the shuttle. It's got a couple of ports right here. Got a little clip right there, and there you go. He's locked on to the bottom half of the shuttle transport. This time we will start off with Lynx transformed. Yeah, they open, and there's a blaster right there as a tongue. That's pretty cool. I like that. And here we go with Skylynx in his bird form. The wings come out, the mouth does open, and he does have the cannon blaster in there. Really nice. Also comes with a few extra accessories that look like blast cannons on the side. And he's got all these portable blast effects. Of course, one that can port up in his mouth. I mean, overall, everything that comes with this figure is really decent. It's just the articulation as far as being able to stand as part of his bird form is absolutely just trash. And for such a high price point for this one when it came out in the stores, I think this is a huge miss. The best I can give this one, even though it looks great as Skylynx, because it barely wants to hold, like even his head is like barely weak, and like trying to get that blast effect to hold up with his head, I was actually having a pretty hard time. It just kept wanting to slop down. Best I can give this one is a 7 out of 10. It misses in the way of the joints being able to hold positions. Everything should have been ratcheted on a figure this big. And why it wasn't, I have no clue. They really did drop the ball on this one.
Yeah, they did drop the ball. Like, how do you not do that? How do you not do the ratcheted joints?
And you know, it's ridiculous. And I know some people say, well, the neck is like, it's articulated. It's got bendy joints so the neck can move, and the neck can move in all kinds of different positions. But guess what? The original one could too. Mm-hmm. The wings on that, the wings are incredibly sloppy. They don't want to hold the position at all. They just want to kind of fall down. And if you turn the wings too much, they pop right off the little weak, like pegged on joint that's there. And the legs, those legs in the bird form would not hold the position. That's why I kind of had to lean him up like he was roaring up. I didn't do that to make a cool effect. I did it because I couldn't stand him any other way. And that really pissed me the hell off, because that thing should have been able to stand right on his legs, just like the original one did, and it did not. And this damn thing, when it came out, it was no less than probably $65 to $75 at least. And by the time you look at it now, it's well over $100 figure. And for over $100, man, that thing better stand up the way the old one did at the very least. And it does not. Once again, hitting everything to make it look like G1, like all the detailing is there, but the joints, again, just horrible on some of these damn figures, like they've done over and over again, especially with the crossover figures that have been absolutely shit. They do have one crossover. I've been looking back and forth at it every once in a while. But after the Megatron one, I don't know if I want to mess with the Soundwave, where he's like the Thrasher Mobile, and he comes with Zartan and Zorana, and he has like a little Ravage on a chain for Zartan to lead around. Looks really cool, but considering how bad the Megatron one was, I cannot see spending close to $100 to get that one. And this one was hugely disappointing because I waited so long to get it, and I had to get it second market, and I paid a little bit more than I would have paid in stores. And then to have that, it's just depressing.
That is disappointing. Shit. But he's a character I was like, I don't know, as a kid, I never was really like, he's cool. Skylynx wasn't really one that I cared for, but like, seeing how they kind of like they shortchanged that figure, that is disappointing, because I know there's like a ton of people who love him. But I think Papa Cotton is he's gonna go to the hospital.
I know. Yeah, he said one for every Transformer. They're lined up. You know what? Papa. And next time we have a collectible past show, I'm just gonna have to have an all Transformers day. I'm gonna put together like 8 Transformers clips for you.
Time for a Transformer break.
Right? Just like have about 15 Transformer toy breaks.
That's crazy. But guys and girls, I hope you had a blast on this one. It's cool. We had a couple people pop in. Thanks again, Nick and Adam, and Trina's. She's always here having a good time with us, so that's always fantastic. Everyone in chat, again, Chaos Hoy, Papa Cotton, Tree Rock Creations, Frankie Knows, Nelson the Psychopath, did I say Keely Chow? Soul Assassin, Samba Gogo, a lot of great people. Stig popped in for a bit. which he could have popped in the stream. I don't know why he didn't pop in, but yeah, Tree Rock Creations was dropping a lot of stuff too, which is excellent. Let me see. If I missed it, Lion Ratton was also here today, which was great. And again, Nick, and that is cool too. Like, I hope he does do some kind of review when he does get that figure. By the way,
Yeah.
We demand it. We demand it now.
right?
I remember him talking about it the last time. Actually, I guarantee you, if you go find the last time he was on, some of the same stuff was covered.
Oh, probably, yeah. Angelus Draven was here as well. Adega Outlaw. Decepticons Cave of Comics and Toys. DJ D, thank you for being here as well. Always awesome seeing you. I think I got everything.
We got to entertain the
Toy,
undead.
Toy Mafia.
Oh, Toy Mafia, that's right. He was the first one here tonight. I think that was it. If I did miss anyone, my apologies. But yeah, good stuff. I hope everyone enjoyed all that stuff. And yeah, tomorrow we should be back doing the Friday Underground stream. I think we'll do a little bit over on YouTube, and then we'll do the full show on Rumble because there's definitely been some more hot topics.
Well, when can we officially start calling it LubeTube?
Yeah, we can call it LubeTube. I'll tell you, I'm ready to fight these sons of bitches if they try to pull shit on me again. But yeah, but either way, we have a blast here. You guys and girls all rock. Please have an awesome night. Tune in tomorrow around 5 p.m. That's usually when we go. But yeah, we'll have everyone do their sign-outs. We'll do ladies first. So Trina, let everyone know where they can find you and anything else you'd love to say.
Well, you can usually find me on Tommy and Vinny's channel. And otherwise, you can find me on my YouTube channel at Real Horror, REEL. On Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, we do the horror movie of the week. Next Wednesday, we'll be doing Evil Dead 1 and 2. That'll be fun. Otherwise, yeah, hope you guys have a great night, great weekend. And yeah, it was awesome hanging out with everybody.
Absolutely. And definitely looking forward to talking about Evil Dead 1 and 2. And I know we'll do Army of Darkness. I know you said give it its own, which is great. It deserves it. And I can't wait until we break down the series as well.
Yeah. We're definitely getting into that. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I mean, yeah, we got, we're getting into those, into the Halloween month. It's coming soon. So I know we got a lot of good shows coming up. So hell yeah. Thank you, Trina. Everyone go subscribe to her channel. Do it now. What are you waiting for? Go do it.
Thank you, Vinny. It was a blast.
Of course. And speaking of awesome people, we got superfan Adam Showing.
I was able to sneak in after bad bro. I'm here, bad bro. Yes, after spending $8 and replaying my PlayStation 4 and having fun, and then realizing what time it was and going, whoops. It happens. What can I say? No, always good talk here, man. Thank you so much for putting up with me. And as always, it's fun talking about these toys. That's the thing, man. And that's why we bust out some of the goofy stuff we have. It's for your entertainment. Are you not entertained? But check us out. We'll be hanging out with Andrew Straven, doing some AEW and ROH, and I tomorrow, I think, after your stream at 5. So yeah, we're all here. So we're fine. How are you? But no, thanks again, Vinny, for the invite, and Tommy for the videos, and you guys for always doing these streams and letting people understand why we're upset with the cheaply made things of today when we had things made better back then. I think it's important. I do. I really think it's important. Otherwise, before you know it, it'll just be, well, a long time ago, we heard, back in the 70s and 80s, they had toys that actually did this, and this, and then it never existed. So, yeah. But, I mean, again, it's sharing out things that we love, man. And you know, it's one of those things that's important, especially when it comes about our childhood and the things, you know, we didn't have then. And the window shopping, bro, that was great. Just looking at those figures, like, hell, none of us are getting anything like, but to be among a bunch of friends that like the same kind of things, and we can talk, you know, openly go and discuss, you know, good old, you know, Wonder Potato. So to bring it into the conversation and why it is that somebody has a problem with an arm that just keeps falling off. You know, I mean, she is kind of a Frankenwoman, but you know, you'll have that. You'll have that. But again, you know, great people, good times. Thank you so much, Vinny, for always bringing us together and being true to your word, man.
Hell yeah, Adam. I mean, that's the way to be. You know, it's too many assholes out there. You know, it's like I always say, too many jokers. Let's all be Batman, huh? How about that?
Yeah,
we need more Batman. But yeah, before we jump over to Tommy, who again started doing the toy stream because of this man, and yeah, he's fantastic. And yeah, if you guys haven't supported him yet, go check him out. We're gonna give him a proper outro in a sec. But first, I wanted to show one other thing. Because I know like Time Profit stuff, he wanted to see more Vinny artwork, and City of Venus 2 is coming. I was doing some more work on that, so if you guys and girls haven't seen it yet, you know, go click the short, go like that, give it some algorithm love and all that nonsense. Because again, we got high quality books coming your way once again. There's too many people who are just like shortchanging you and making you wait years and years and years and giving you shit product. I don't want
anything at all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't want to just, you know, run a campaign and make people wait. I'm trying to get as much as this done as possible before I launch. That way, the wait time is way less. And you remember, everything's on my shoulders with these campaigns. You know, I'm writing it, drawing it, inking it, coloring it. So I want to make sure that, you know, the time frame is going to be all right, and no one's going to be like crying and be like, "What's going on?" Because we've seen too much of that shit. Too many grifters out there. But yeah, I want to show you that work is getting done, so no worries. And if you want more stuff right now, please go check out Through the Woods. Frankie Knows is the co-creator and co-writer on that one. Go check it out, pick it up. You can find it at mellaartworld.com. You can get my other book, Shot of the Kraken. That's at vinnyart.com. It'll take you to the Indiegogo campaigns, and you could order them, and they go out the door right away. And City of Venus you can still find as well. They're all attached on those campaigns. They're in the description, and they're over on Twitter as well. So, grab all that great stuff. And now, the man, the pig himself, is Tommy with his outro. And, let her rip, bro.
And all day long, my foot up a dog's ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Oh, you know, you kept talking about bad people and everything, and you said there's too many jokers, but I think this Joker Pig is absolutely fantastic. And it's wonderful seeing all the smiling faces in the chat. I left a little gas bomb in one of the links for you. I hope that you click it. But remember, if you're not having fun, then you're probably a misery tuber. And that's exactly why we do these streams, talking about wonderful toys that we get to kill people with. Have fun with and collect and have a blast with. That's what it's all about, people. You got to stop and be able to smell the roses or the gas bombs, as it were, every once in a while. No, seriously, there's too many people that they just dwell in negativity all the time. And that was one of the reasons why I started going old school, because I wanted to talk about fun shit. Like Adam said, talk about things from the past that we love, things and things that they're doing right today, things that feel and make it seem like the same type of stuff that you were getting when you were younger. And that's why Collectable Past happened, because it's more oriented to all the newer stuff that's going on right now. And there are still companies giving people exactly what they want, things that feel like home again. You know, they feel like that old school feeling of being at home with the family when you were younger and being surprised and exhilarated to get that toy and that collectible piece for the first time. And that's the reason why we do this. We have a little bit of fun. We talk about the things we like. And if need be, the things that we liked where they screwed it up, and we're going to give them exactly what they deserve for putting out a subpar product, because it's all about integrity too. If you don't have any integrity, you're just another joker simping out there for no damn reason whatsoever. So remember, guys, always be able to take a little bit of time out of your day and enjoy something, and don't be a misery tuber, because those guys ain't no fun. You know they ain't getting none at the end of the night. It's not happening. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Of course, stop by, check out my channel. I'm still putting up toy reviews, still doing battle bots, and, of course, the pigs hanging out in the channel and hanging out with these great people on the panel and so many others that we get to interact with on a daily basis. Thank every single one of you for everything that you do to allow us to be up here and have fun. It does mean a lot.
Bro, amen to that all the way, 100%. You know, look at that. Look at Adam's he's got Through the Woods right there. Again, these books ship immediately. Go jump on them. But yeah, everything Tommy said, 100% true, spot on. And that's it. We want to talk about the good stuff.
You want to see my favorite page? Can I show them the front page, the very first page?
Absolutely.
This is my favorite part of the book, and I haven't got through it, but the fact that the guys already have it signed, look at how beautiful that is. Even without the signature, the artwork. Like, I love that. I mean, that's how you're greeted.
Thank you. Yeah, of course, dude.
And again, man, it's a beautiful book, man. And it's like I said, this is the one that I'm reading, and that's the one that I'm on because I'm enjoying the story. I know I read slow, but I'm loving it, man. Like, I can't put it down. And then I'll be reading, and then I got to take a break. But I got to tell you, man, so far, man, I'm loving it. I can't wait to get to the pirate stuff. You know how excited I am. Dude. One eye since I R1.
Adam, thank you so much again, brother. Hell yeah. Everybody, I hope you're going to have a great night. Remember, tune in tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more fun, and we're going to make it spicy again, because that's just how we've been rolling. YouTube is just such a pain in the ass. It seriously is. But that's why I do like the Rumble. Rumble's been great.
So yeah, you can go over to Rumble and you could turn up the flames on YouTube's hot pants.
Yeah, definitely. For some reason, they won't let me. I don't know what's going on with this one. I was trying to switch brands, but there we go. I was gonna do one of the outros on the other brand. So what do we got here?
You can do it.
I could do it. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through to see what's a good one. You know, we haven't done the Keith David one in a while. I like that one. So we're going to do that one. So everyone, have an awesome night. And, peace out.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!